All right, what's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Pretty sure everybody in the place to be. Let's see. Let me start it up. Facebook. Let me start it up. Let me start it up. Let me start it up. Yeah, what up, dog? What up, dog? What up, dog? What up, dog? Courtney Richardson, I see you. Senior, I see you. Samuel S, what's going on? Quan 43, what's going on? I'll wait till more people. We live on Facebook? Let me see. Yep. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, man. Shout out. I'll wait till more people fall up in here. Let me make sure everything going good. Cause you get one to have to hear what I got to say. Cause I ain't fucking around today. Ain't got time for these motherfuckers today. Alright? Leonard. I ain't got time to be fucking around with these niggas, Leonard. I'm the greatest of all time. Boxing Rex say I'm the greatest. Okay, Leonard. I've been in the game over 20 years. I ain't take a loss, Leonard. I know I lost to Augie Sanchez in the amateurs. The amateurs was corrupt, Leonard. I should have won that gold medal, Leonard. You know, I've been in this shit for 20 years, Javante. Just listen to me, Javante, okay? Listen to me. Don't hold fucking with 50 Cent. He a snitch. I'm gonna make sure you a bigger star than Errol Spence, but neither one of you niggas could be bigger than me, okay? Niggas go, oh, all you do is talk about Errol Spence. Man, I can't see Errol Spence could do no wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna just put it all on the floor today. I can't wait till that nigga lose. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want it to be Sean Porter, but fuck that nigga, man. Fuck everybody who support that nigga too. To a fault, to the extremist point. I'm just gonna this is gonna be the realest shit I ever said today. Look here. I'm done with the boxing shit. I'm done with this shit, man. I'm doing 2 boxing streams through Monday through Friday. I'm doing one after a major fight, probably gonna be Sunday. And that's it. And other than that, I do boxing videos still. And to accommodate y'all questions and answers, I'll continue. I'll go back through the comment section. I've been trying to pick up that habit since the channel then grew a lot. It's hard for me to go through the comment section and get to everybody, but I'll start trying to incorporate getting back to the comment section to accommodate the lack of boxing live. And eventually, like my boxing content is gonna fade. So with the fall starting up, that's just what it's about to be. You know, at the end of the day, um, I've been wanting to go a different direction. I think right now with the heels of football, heels of basketball, college, high school, a lot of shit. So primarily the boxing shit is just like it ain't worth it. So I do the videos and shit, but I'm looking at 2 live streams during the week. I still do lives every day. It'd be other shit. You know, I might start hip hop 101 back up. NBA start back up. I'm definitely gonna hop on those streams, but it's to the point where shit just is gay. This shit has become gay. You know what I'm saying? And I want to apologize to some people. All right, I'm just gonna apologize to some people, man. And the people I want to apologize to, because I didn't know it had got that bad. Because like I said, I don't listen to other niggas' channels. I listen to just a few boxing channels other than the interview channel. And I want to apologize to everybody that had to go through the bullshit on other niggas' channels. You know what I'm saying? People watching my channel and then they not allowed to they watch my channels and then they get blocked for watching my channels or other channels. I apologize. It got to that point. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I can't control what other niggas do, but I never told you niggas to pick a side or don't go watch that channel, watch that channel. Um, but if it's to the point where we're at, just watch their channel. Fuck my channel. You feel me? I'm a selfless ass nigga. Like, fuck my channel, nigga. I'll be all right. So, like, if it's to that point where it's got that, it's that detrimental where I heard it got to niggas picking sides and shit, like to the point, nigga. I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? If you watch my shit, blessings to you. If not, you watch that shit, I understand. I don't got no hate for you. I ain't got no ill will. I ain't got no malice towards you, nigga. It's all love. Any nigga that reach out to me on some cool shit, I always respond. Anybody need help, always respond. Any nigga that got a comment or whatever, I always respond. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's it. That's it. So at the end of the day, they can have it. You know what I'm saying? I proved my point in the box community. I did, and I still be streaming on Facebook twice a week, and then twice through Monday through Friday. Big fight, I stream Sunday, maybe morning, depending on my schedule look like. So it got to that point. You know, at the end of the day, it got if it got to the point where it's just motherfuckers so gay and so hateful and shit like that, where other motherfuckers involved in between that, like that can have it. I've been that nigga in boxing. You feel me? I've been that nigga. I never got a cosign. I've been that nigga. I built myself. I proved my point. I proved my point a long, long time ago in boxing. I proved it. I proved it. When I got to 1,000, that was my point proved. You feel me? When I got to over 10,000 on Facebook, that was my point proved. So I proved my point. I ain't got shit else to prove. Not to another nigga, not to somebody else. No, I don't want to interview niggas. No, I don't want to work for Top Rank. No, I don't want to work for Premier Boxing Champion. No, I don't want to work for none of them niggas. I proved my point. I'm proving. You know, so I feel like I proved my point. No, I don't want to be cool with this nigga. I want to be cool with that nigga. Niggas like, oh, you know, he just, I don't want to be cool with you. So I proved my point. Like I said, I'm gonna still drop the boxing videos, but the streams, I'm done with that shit. It just got to the point where, like other people didn't got affected. So I apologize to you know who. You know, if you weren't infected, I apologize. I didn't know it got to that point. So you know, it is what it is. But you know, what we talk about today. We talk about let's see. Joshua had some comments about Andy Ruiz not having no skills. Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook. I think that's a possibility. I'll tell you my hypothesis on that. And it's time to move on from Tank and Tevin. Samuel, what's going on? Renardo Tool, what's going on? Jackals, what's going on? Greg, salute. TJ Jones, what's going on? But yeah, I mean, we could start off with the AJ shit, man. I seen the interview he did on William Hill. Kind of sounded worse in manuscript, in my opinion. Maybe I only got a snippet of it, but let me tell you what he said. He said pretty much Ruiz was digging his own grave. I'll put the article in the description. I mean in the chat. And maybe I'll update the description. I don't know. Okay, this is what he said. I guess he said on IFL TV, but he also made a comment on he also made a comment on William Hill. That's like maybe a platform or a channel or a network on in the UK. But he said there wasn't that a real fire. He said it wasn't that real fire, said Joshua at IFL TV, and talking about his loss to Ruiz Jr. The smack talk is only digging his own grave because it's a different kind of thing now. I want to show people the art of bouncing back, and that's what this is for me. Whether they believe it or not, they can run with it and take it as you please. I know what I need to do. I'm going to trust in my own instinct and then become for the second time the heavyweight champion of the world. I'm going to be a two-time, said Joshua. And he goes on to say, I took my L like a man. I'm going to show people the art of bouncing back. This is that is what this fight is for me. Joshua said, I've got to resurrect myself in my spirit and re-enlighten myself. I'm going for the second time to become heavyweight champion of the world. Joshua also said, this is Michael Benson, he caught this. He insists Ruiz is a good fighter, but he ain't that skillful. And Joshua was saying he beat him by a lucky punch sent by the guys. Regarding the rematch, he added, I know I can get it back. I laugh at everyone who said I should retire. Maybe I might retire then. So it's kind of a lot to kind of take in. But he's saying that, you know, regard to this lucky punch, He's saying basically he confident that he can bounce back. All right. He said he took his L like a man, which he did at first, but still to me, he took it like somebody that was happy to lose. And then he come up making excuses, and right after that saying it was a lucky punch sent by the guys. It's at the point where like Anthony Joshua is a huge part of why I just care not to invest in boxing no more. You know what I'm saying? He's a huge part of it. Just people like him. You know, and he's not the only person that's speaking like in code. You know what I'm saying? That's speaking like I don't believe him. This on some real hunter shit. I don't believe him, and I don't believe a lot of the fighters out here. You know what I'm saying? I just like it's like you get older and you know once you got kids when they lying and when they not lying and when they on some bullshit when they not when they up to something. You know what I'm saying? You get to the point in your life where you like yeah. You know, I remember when I was that age and what I would do. So you get a feel for life experience, and me personally, like Anthony Joshua was just to the point where like I just don't believe him. He come back, he beat Andy Ruiz, cool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was a fluke. You know, but the way he got beat from the I didn't see the whole part, but the way matter of fact I did go back and watch that fight. But the way he got beat, um, um, it wasn't no lucky punch. He got put down a few times in that fight. How's it a lucky punch? You know what I'm saying? And a lucky punch would kind of have you thinking like he got knocked out cold. He was on his feet when he got stopped. So how is it a lucky punch? Now he probably talking about the punch that clipped him on top of the head, and it's kind of like when you walking and you got a low ceiling. Like if you was to leave my basement, I got a finished wall, and then you got low, and the ceiling dip to get into the laundry side. Like sometimes I hit my head, but if you don't brace yourself for that shot, it can cause some. It can cause some. It cause a nice little stinger. And imagine what is Andrew Ruiz? 265, 70, 80 pound man, striking you across your head, right across the top of your head, and he just hit you right then. At the end of the day, if that was a punch he couldn't he recovered from it, it was a lucky punch. If he talking about the punch that was the root of the cause, then cool. You know, at the end of the day, now you making excuses. Now the little bit of dignity that you had left, you know what I'm saying? The little bit of dignity you had left as a man, I would say um the dignity you had left as a man, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gone. And Kwame said, why would I say I hope that Errol Spence left? Because I'm a real digger. I can't wait till the nigga lose. I can't wait till he lose. I can't wait till he lose. I don't give a fuck. At the point, I don't give a fuck no more. You know, at the end of the day, everybody can be biased as they want to, Kwame. Everybody can be biased. Everybody can be an ass kisser. Everybody can eat a dick. Everybody can just eat ass. Everybody can just, push an agenda. Like, nigga, I'm gonna be real. Every now and again, I'm gonna share my personal opinions on my channel. No, I can't wait till we lose. I can't wait till we lose. And I've said it multiple times. It ain't because I dislike him as a person. It ain't that he black or he anti-black. I'm not saying that he is, but just can't wait till we lose. I ain't the only one that feel that way. I ain't talking about niggas in the chat neither. I'm talking about nigga. I can't wait till we lose. He ain't the only one, but him in particular, can't wait till we lose. Can't wait. It'll be one of the best days of this year. It'll be like Christmas coming. If Sean Porter beat him, I wanted to go that way because I ain't got time for Kenny Porter mouth. But anybody else fuck him up, I'd be happy. And y'all can take it however y'all want to take it with. Because he responsible. Just I'm not saying directly, but he responsible for a lot of this bullshit. He is. It ain't on purpose, but like I said before, that nigga gotta fall. I think that's gonna be like the Mayweather Pacquiao ending to protect to a lot of people's channels. He lose, I'll be happy than a motherfucker. I'm just keeping real. He lose, I know a lot of channels gonna die. Cause they don't have no substance outside of that motherfucking shit. AJ lose, again Andrew Ruiz, yeah, niggas gonna talk about it for a month. They ain't gonna have no substance outside of that. So then what do they talk about? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Then what they gonna talk about? If Earl go down, then AJ go down, then what they talking about now? They talk about Eddie for a month. Errol Spence gonna go into a fucking cave. They don't have nothing to talk about because all they talk is surface boxing. There's no depth. There's no depth in their boxing. There's no depth. There's no depth in the boxing. No depth in their boxing knowledge. But as far as Anthony Joshua, I can care less. He already lost to me. He lost. So, seeing Andy Ruiz is this and that. Me personally, I wouldn't have went the route. You know what I'm saying? Um, Me personally, I would have been taking the high road. I'd be building an opponent up. The most I probably would say about Andy Ruiz is like just on the surface, him getting all the jewelry. And if I would have heard the rumors, I don't know if they're true that he spent all his money already. I say he having a little bit too much fun, but he can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to meet him in Saudi Arabia. That's it. I'll just keep it kosher. I'll keep it cool, respectful. But at the end of the day, Anthony Joshua is starting to speak. And it's kind of remind me of Matthew Stafford, okay? For a while, Matthew Stafford didn't speak in Detroit, right? I'm not saying that he wasn't allowed to speak his mind, but when you're a young professional athlete, not a boxer, it's really nothing professional about boxing. As far as the media, it's nothing professional about these boxers. It's not. But you have a publicist, you have PR. They tell you what to say, what not to say, how to avoid a question. And for a while, Matthew Stafford was told in Detroit not to. I guess he was not allowed to talk or really venture on. But I'm gonna say about 4 or 5 years in, 6 years, just to give a guesstimation, he started speaking his mind and shit. And he was struggling. They was like, well, you gonna get a quarterback guru, and he just said, oh, I don't think I need one, and I'll be fine. And he was just having shitty numbers, accuracy was shitty, mechanics was shitty. And a lot of people, he started to open his mouth, and a lot of people started to take his words out of his mouth. He was talking freely as ignorant. Like, oh shit, this motherfucker's stupid. So before he didn't open his mouth. So really he talked, but he didn't really venture off his opponent. His opinion. It's basically like, oh, we played the Falcons, and you know what, I made a bad play. I know it was a 5-step comeback route, and then I had a route underneath running post route, and I just made a bad read. I got to be better on that play. Now, in that same scenario, it'd be like, well, shit, the defender, the receiver should have ran a little bit deeper, but hey, it is what it is. We move on. We got next week. You know what I'm saying? So once somebody actually once they start not being on code and deviating from the plan, you actually get an opportunity to see what people true colors is. And the same thing for Adrian Broner. Once Adrian Broner ventured away from the plan that Al Heyman had for him, which was not to fight Marcos Madonna, and whoever was he's supposed to fight, don't really know, but he didn't stay on code. He didn't stay on code, and he was supposed to stay on code, and he didn't. So he fought Madonna, he put a pole up, and he ventured off from the plan. In my opinion, usually Eddie Hearn around this time is doing all the talking. AJ's preparing for the fight. They still about 4.5 weeks out. AJ preparing for the fight. He hitting the bag. You don't hear from him. He working out every now and again. He'll sit on the side of the ring and he'll get done working out. He'll talk to Johnny Nelson, or he'll talk to Coogan. Well, rarely talk to Coogan Cassius. I don't really think Coogan Cassius enjoys interviewing with him. Well, niggas, they talking, he do an interview here and there. He'll say some shit, and then it'll be a headline, but then really it'll fade away. Then you hear from him fight week, and then after the fight, he's celebrating or doing what he gonna do. But he really just don't do what he doing now. Every now and again he talk outside his ass, and now he's speaking. Every time he speak, he remind me of hearing that version of Matthew Stafford speak, and that's just somebody that's just not deviating to the plan and just sounding stupid. If you beat Andy Ruiz, what does it really mean? Maybe it was a lucky punch. If you lose to him again, then it's probably over with. I was looking at an interview with John David Jackson with Fight Hype, and he said that he heard Anthony Joshua pocket so deep from a reliable source that he no longer got the hunger to fight no more. And if that's the case, it's no different from nobody else. That's what separates Floyd Mayweather from everybody else, in my opinion. Floyd got so much money, but Floyd always worked hard and came prepared for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Floyd was disciplined. inside and outside the ring, and that's what separated Floyd from all other fighters. Even Sugar Ray Leonard, Pernell Whitaker, Roberto Duran. A lot of guys didn't take care of themselves outside the ring, and they didn't have the focus that Floyd Mayweather got. And you know, and a lot of motherfuckers, Pernell Whitaker and Sugar Ray Leonard probably be greater than what they were had they physically and mentally took care of themselves inside and outside the ring. But that's something that people don't talk about Floyd. Really don't care for the dude that he's become. But niggas be killing me. Niggas get $1,000 in taxes and they change. So they get mad at a nigga for Floyd who get, a motherfucker who was short his whole life, probably didn't get the cooch his whole life. So now he up. He a $1 billion up, whatever he is up, and you expect him not to change? I'm not knocking a nigga for changing because shit, you would change too. You would change too. So I ain't knocking that nigga for what he doing. Like, is he raccoony? Hell yeah, but it is what it is. Don't really care for the dude, but people talk about Floyd, but people won't talk about Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Niggas won't talk about Muhammad Ali. People want to get on Jay-Z and shit like that, and I say that for another day. But they don't want to talk about Muhammad Ali. Ask anybody from Joe Frazier family, anybody know about the Joe Frazier situation. It be going, motherfuckers quick to forget. You know what I'm saying? People quick to forget. Muhammad Ali was, he seemed to be amazing and the thing he fought, he fought for the war and all of that shit. But hey, same thing, y'all. Same thing niggas call Sugar Ray Leonard. For people who know, same thing that people call motherfucking Floyd Mayweather and Bernard Hopkins. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Muhammad Ali ain't too far off. Okay, whatever y'all call them niggas now, you know what I'm saying? It's the reason why Joe Frazier hated fucking Muhammad Ali to this day. You know. So at the end of the day, yeah, AJ did say he could run it back in Madison Square. I knew that was a lie when he reached out to Ishmael Salas and Ishmael Salas wanted him to train in Vegas and he refused to train in Vegas. So when he refused to train in Vegas, I knew it was a rap because he went to go get Memorial Hernandez and Ishmael Salas. Ishmael Salas is a accomplished Cuban coach. I think he coached Gamboa for his last fight. He coached Yugas. He coaches Ersan Lara now. Quick nugget: Ersan Lara is now injured. Not injured. Peter Quill, no. Caleb Truex is injured. He put out that card. So Canelo Alvarez, brother Ramon Alvarez, and Lara is the main event in Minnesota. I think. I wonder if Mr. Boxing Today going to that. And then I don't know what's gonna happen with Peter Quillen. I don't know if they're gonna just do Peter Quillen and Caleb Truex. Caleb Plant for the mandatory. Remember Caleb Truex and Peter Quillen won. It ended in like a draw or a technical non-decision. Whatever the fuck they call it. So you might get Peter Quillen and Caleb Plant for a championship fight. Should be easy pickings for Caleb Plant. We'll see how long they cook. They cook the shit out of Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. But for a fact, I know some things is coming. Changes for PBC. I heard some Denver Pennyman said, "Why did Joe hate him?" If you don't know it, I mean, you go back and look it up. I don't feel like talking about it. He called all that shit that he was calling him, and if you remember the build up to those fights, he was calling Joe Gorilla. He was called. He was calling. He was teasing Joe for having dark skin, and Joe's son would go to school and they would call his daddy Joe Jr. Frazier Jr. He would go to school and they would call because everybody was calling Joe Frazier. Muhammad was calling Joe Frazier gorilla, and he was black and ugly, and so his son would go to school and they would call that to his son, call his son that, and and it's so funny about it is that Joe Frazier actually gave. When Muhammad Ali was getting froze out, that he couldn't get no fights too much nowhere. His money was getting funny, and the Nation of Islam had allegedly took all of Muhammad Ali's money. That's something that everybody don't talk about. Allegedly took all his money, and Joe Frazier gave him some money. He was low on money. It's in the movie, the Will Smith version. Joe Frazier gave him some money, and pretty much Muhammad Ali was, you know, at the mercy and dignity of Joe Frazier. He used, you know, he used Joe Frazier, to build the fight up, but it pretty much came down to to assassinating not only Joe Frazier character but his family name. And after the Thriller Manila, I remember this vividly. He basically told Joe Frazier's son that your dad is a true champion. Remember Eddie Futch, I believe, stopped that fight. Was it? Yeah, stopped the fight. And Muhammad Ali was about to quit, which would have definitely changed. It would have changed the narrative or the light Muhammad Ali was looked in. And but Joe Frazier corner, I think it was Eddie Futch, stopped the fight. It was hot, with no air conditioning in Manila, and he stopped the fight. And Muhammad Ali, it was rumored that he was about to quit. And they get to the locker room, and Ali had so much respect for Frazier after that. He basically told him like, "Yeah, go tell your dad I'm sorry, and I ain't mean to do all that shit." And Joe Frazier Jr. relayed that to Muhammad Ali. I mean, he relayed that to his father, and his father was like, "Man, why the fuck this nigga didn't come out here and tell me that shit?" You feel me? He said, "Why he didn't tell it in front of all the media, and why he didn't come to me and apologize? Why he sent through my son?" And pretty much since that whole build up, he hated the fuck out of that nigga. I mean, to his grave, he hated Muhammad Ali. He said some fucked up shit about Muhammad Ali. And if you didn't know the backstory of it, um, you know, you would just think Joe was old and bitter because Ali beat him twice. Which he was on. Joe Frazier had his coach never threw that towel in. Joe Frazier would have beat him 2 times to 1. Um, but they don't talk about that, man. I mean, and somebody brought that up to me, and I have totally forgot about that shit, and I was schooled on that. And it's just you get caught up in the greatest. And long story short, to kind of relay that to the Jay Z situation, which I'll be talking more shit like that. Like I said, I'm not doing too many boxer streams no more. 2, and then maybe next summer come along, maybe I'll get back to 3. But I'm gonna do 2 in a week, and then unless it's some breaking news or some shit, and I feel like doing it, but and then I'm gonna do 1 after a big fight. But the reason I relay that about the Jay Z story is because everybody calling Jay Z a sellout. They ridiculing him and all of that, and he's selling out. But you know, Muhammad Ali, he wasn't had a squeaky king background, but people tend to forget. So Jay Z is able to fix some things. The NFL, people would tend to forget this, and they tend to forget all the good things that he did. But that's something that I'm gonna hold for another day. Um, um, but that's something that people don't talk about. Flame on 24. It's something that I just didn't want to touch. I wasn't think about touching on today, but just little things, man. People forget. They just expect people of color with power. People of color expect people of color with power to be perfect, and nobody's perfect. Floyd ain't perfect. Floyd. His stories about Floyd doing 1,000 good things probably out there, but you know what? Oh, him doing the Gucci thing is the worst thing in the world, and we fall victim to it. But you know what? Like I said, that Black Power shit dead for me. It is. It's dead. Fuck all that shit, man. Because over the very same people that look like you is the very same people that hang you. Watch. The very same people that look like you is the very same people that's gonna hang you. They're gonna be the very same people responsible for your death. You say very same people you sit down and drink that E&J or drink that hand dog with, the very same nigga you in the picture with, flashing the money with, the very same dudes you riding in the car with, taking them to work, the very same motherfucker that y'all sharing a cigarette, whatever you do, very same people that you play next to on the line or you play AAU ball with is gonna be responsible for your downfall. Oh, MLK wasn't perfect neither, but our people, black people, expect us to be perfect. Everybody. They expect us to be perfect because one of us might have $1 billion, and they don't understand actually how the system works. But like I said before, I support Jay Z. I'm not saying what he did was good, great, bad, ugly, until we start seeing results. So I ain't got nothing. I'm just done with it. Just the whole Willie Lynch mentality, man. It's hard. It's just not nothing in boxing that we dealing with. That's just something that just like black people beat the hope out of you. For black people, it do. Black people beat the hope out of it. R. Kelly, who was the main people doing that to R. Kelly, saying that shit about R. Kelly? Black people. Malcolm X, if you know that story, what happened with him? The very same people he man, the very same people. Hey, leave Samuel S. alone, man. For real, man. Leave it alone, man. People have their opinion. Y'all can't get mad because a motherfucker say something about a particular person or fighter. It's like you can't get mad. You can't change nobody's opinion, man. That's the one thing I learned about just being on YouTube. I'm gonna say that before I get on to my other shit. The same thing I learned about that's the best lesson. Any financial thing I got on YouTube, any advice I got from people, any whatever else I got lined up coming or I had. One thing you learn on YouTube, man, if you're gonna be successful at it, is that once you learn you can't change nobody's opinion. I think you become free on YouTube. I think you become free as a person, and to a certain extent. Can't change nobody's opinion. If somebody want to say, well, Earl ain't really black, he yellow. I mean, how can you get mad at his opinion? You can't get mad at his opinion. Sometimes people's opinion so stupid and people take the bait. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Like I said before, and I said this the other day. I promise you, I said this the other day. I said that you can have a fighter that lose in the ring. He can lose 12 rounds to nothing. And somebody will say and make us, oh man, they're discredited. Oh man, he was sick. Oh, he was weight drained. Kobe 2K fan. He was this. He was that. You'll get it. Oh man, he was already over the hill. Like, nigga, he 21. So it don't even matter. For people to just keep going back and forth about whatever it is, Earl and Terrence and AJ and Wild, the shit don't even matter. You can get the results you're looking for, but you're not going to get the satisfaction from the person you looking to get the results from. Do that make any sense? You ain't going to get that satisfaction. They going to hide. They going to make excuses. It's just not going to be, you're not going to be fulfilled. It ain't going to be like Harold Melvin and the Blue Nuts. You're not going to get that satisfaction. You're just not going to get that satisfaction. Only debate, motherfucker. Real talk, unless it's a quality. Like, if you don't know the person, you go on a thread, they put a questionnaire, and like, and like somebody had a question the other day, and I'm going to get back to the stream. I had a question. I was like, well, Felix Trinidad said I could have beat Floyd Mayweather and this and that, right? And that's fair game. He didn't say I didn't watch the video, the article, but it said he could have beat this guy. And a guy made a comment about a video because he put the little link in the thumbnail. He put a comment saying that, oh, Felix Trinidad watched a young Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd struggle. But what I remember about the fight, okay, I watched that fight a couple times, right? I believe they even had like a fucking documentary on HBO about the fight. What I remember was Oscar De La Hoya like sweeping fucking Felix Trinidad, okay? He swept him like the first 7 rounds. And Oscar De La Hoya trainer, coach, I can't remember who it was at the time, told him, well, his team told him, well, you won. I mean, you already won the fight. All you got to do is not get dropped. Who don't get, all you got to do is not get dropped. And nigga like, okay. So Oscar just got to run in, and long story short, I guess somebody found a couple rounds to get a Felix Trinidad, and Trinidad ended up beating him. Okay? He ended up beating the shit out of him. Not really beating him, but really, had Oscar De La Hoya not got bad advice, he possibly beat Trinidad like shit 9 rounds to 3. You know what I'm saying? But there wasn't the way this guy made it seem like, oh, Oscar just, Trinidad obliterated. Ain't what I remember. The one thing I remember about that fight is I thought Oscar De La Hoya won that fight, and I'm not the Oscar De La Hoya the fighter I fuck with, but he got a lot of rivalries. But Oscar could fucking fight. I thought Oscar won that fight, and I also remember Bob Arum made more money than both fighters on that fight, and probably Don King too, because Don King was promoting Trinidad, and Bob Arum was promoting Oscar De La Hoya, and I believe that's the fight that when Oscar De La Hoya found out that Bob Arum made more money than the fighters made. That's the I think that's the turning point that Oscar De La Hoya chose to make Golden Boy. And when he made Golden Boy, Bob Arum created his adversaries. Jason Sosa salute. Bob Arum created his adversaries. Bob Arum, had he treated Oscar De La Hoya the right way and found and made Golden Boy imprint promotion, or made it an imprint promotion under Top Rank or something like that. He had Oscar and Floyd. That's right there, Oscar and Floyd. He had two of the greatest, potential ticket pullers, but he never wanted to feed Floyd to Oscar De La Hoya. For people who don't remember the story, Floyd was chasing De La Hoya for years because he knew he can beat him. But Bob Arum, he don't believe in, if you a black fighter, he don't believe in black and brown, especially if he believe a black fighter gonna win, because he don't know how to promote black fighters to this day. So that's it's fucked up. He said Oscar did not win. Oscar won that fight. I'm not saying he won by a country fucking mile. He didn't. But that nigga Oscar De La Hoya swept that bitch in the first 6 rounds. I can't really remember. But he swept the shit out of Trinidad. And then Trinidad he just stopped fucking fighting. His corner told him he just stopped fucking fighting. He just stopped fucking fighting. He said he thought Oscar and Trinidad said it was a draw at best. I mean, he was Oscar De La Hoya fight for listening to a stupid ass fucking corner. But Oscar De La Hoya was known for gassing out his whole career. Oscar De La Hoya was known for gassing out, but this wasn't one of those instances. All De La Hoya had to do was keep fighting through 8, 9, right around the 10th round. If it kept going the way it went, then I would have told him to cruise 11th and 12th round. But right there, for any boxer that's gonna continue on in the sport of boxing, that's a huge lesson right there. Don't time him out, man. Just get him the fuck up out of here. I don't even know who that guy is. Remember, Manuel Stewart said if I was a trainer Oscar, I would have sent him for the knockout. Yup. That's just what it is. Neutral natural slow. Oscar was beating Trinidad to the punch the whole. Man, that motherfucker stopped fighting. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I watched that fight quite a few times. I just didn't fucking get it. Actually, that was a good fight. They didn't do it again. They didn't do that fight again. I never understood it. They never did that fight again. But Trinidad ended up going to the cruiserweight. I think his last fight was versus Roy Jones. He ended up getting beat up. But shit, they were some big welterweights, man. I wouldn't put it past Trinidad to have some success versus Floyd Mayweather. But Trinidad was staying on that canvas though, because he had. Well, they said if you talk to Puerto Rican fans, he had bad balance. I remember I told one guy, I ain't gonna say the nigga Dave, we cool. He got mad. I was like, man, you sitting here acting like y'all different. I said, y'all just black people that got dropped off at that island. Instead of made it to the States. He got mad over that shit. My man's got mad. He wanted to fight. I'm like, oh, you want to fight? You want to fight, huh? Well, come on. Like Alex Revezo say, ice a nigga when he touched the heat. I'ma wrap his ass in 100 sheets. Yeah. Oh, you want to fight? Ice a nigga like you want to fight. Well, ice a nigga as soon as he touched the heat, we gonna wrap his ass in 100 sheets. He stopped fighting. That motherfucker did stop fighting. I'm like, man, at least De La Hoya got some satisfaction. His daddy saying you did a good job. He ain't never praised him. He said I was applying to someone else karate buddy. All right. Then PBC said they just don't reckon the op. Like I said, it was crazy. But yeah, we back on code. Yeah, I gotta believe, and this ain't no inside information, but let me check the E ratings. he knew his rating got the best. Well, I used to use it back in the day. Boxing scene just got something about certain interfaces attract my attracted me more. Fight news, excuse me, they just got an ugly interface with their rankings. Boxing scene look more cleaner, but fight news got a better. They more up to date. But yeah, they changed it. Kell Brook was ranked number 1 for the WBO. Yup, they changed it. He declined to fight Jaime Munguia. Okay, so he behind. Number 4 is Bakram Martatuvavov. I don't know his name. Dennis Hogan, Patrick Teixeira, and Carlos Adames is number 1, which could all change. Liam Smith is number 6. Austin Trout is number 12. Just prompt other names. Austin Trout is the only PBC affiliate fighter, that's in the WBO 154-pound rankings. And somebody was telling me that he was thinking about going down in weights to 147, which is power to him. Should have did that years ago. But Austin Trout, I believe he had a lawsuit against the WBO. Did y'all know about that? I think I did a video on it quite a few years ago. That Austin Trout had a lawsuit versus the WBO. So yeah, PBC got a history. I think a lot of people forgot about that. Yep, it's true. Yep, it's a lawsuit. Yep, Austin Trout sues the WBO, alleges Ali Act violation. So yeah, it's on. Let me just put Austin Trout lawsuit in and come up. So AB is a 140-pound fighter, but a scenario that could happen. It's a couple scenarios for Bud. Now that I look at the ranking system, scenario that could happen for Bud is that he been talking about moving up. It looked like he can move up and fight Carlos Adames for the 154-pound belt, or if they could find a way, he could fight Kell Brook and then come back down, or just stay up there. But him and Kell Brook may be fighting next. I think that may be the holdup, because I don't understand the holdup about him and Ingus, because they got the venue, they got the date. Only thing about the date that may be challenging for Terrence Crawford is if Nebraska's playing that week, which I think it'd be best for him if Nebraska was playing that week, if they could find a venue in Lincoln. And I think they should promote the Nebraska football game with Terrence Crawford boxing match the same day. And I think that'd be the best case scenario for them to do it. But maybe they don't want to put a football event and boxing event. Maybe they think old school, where people don't want to spend money for a football event and then go to a boxing event. So maybe that might be one of the reasons that the fight might be holding up, finding the right weekend when Nebraska Cornhuskers are not at home. And also the basketball team start back up at sometime in November. I heard this fight got moved to November. Could have been in October. By October, filled up, especially if AB fight Ivan Reddick. Christian Shields fighting the 5th, not Kovalev, Golovkin and Sergey Derevchenko fighting the 5th. You also got Dimitri Bivol could be fighting October, I think, but I'm thinking about Gosvick and Baturbia. Also, you got Canelo. They got the T-Mobile Arena on hold for October. So October is it could be jam packed. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds like Bud, according to Bomac, he did an interview with Fred. They might be doing November. So it's 21 strong salute. So he said Bomac be giving Fred hell for picking Spence over Bud on Town Channel. He told him to his face. He said, "Look here, man. This nigga said, hey man, who you think gonna win?" When Fred interviewed Bomac, he said, "I like Errol gonna win." He said, "I can't interview with you." He said, "Matter of fact, why you think Errol gonna beat Terrence?" And Fred said, "Cause I like him." Errol is a stand-up guy. I said, "That's all you need to know right there." Shit. That's all you need to know. Cause you like him. And that's why I pretty much, I'm gradually just bowing out from this, like, talking this tough boxer shit all day, man. I just gotta switch it up, man. Like, you can't, you be just arguing with people that just like, I don't know how to blindly, faithfully follow somebody because I like them if it's not pussy involved. You feel me? Only thing I'm I'm blindly following this some pussy. You feel me? I'm not. I just can't be cut like that. I just never did. I never been a dummy. Never did what the dummies do. You know. He said Bud told town December 14th. So I guess it's December. It sounds like it's gonna be Kell Brook then. So I didn't. I talked to him earlier. So we got disconnected though. I had to go, but I talked to him earlier. So okay. I know he got some shit coming this weekend and shit. I think that's gonna be a good main event at Top Rank this weekend. The guy Emmanuel Navetes is fighting. They're replacing Benavidez and Collazo, but the guy that Navetes is fighting is trained with Mayweather, Roger Mayweather, and I got an opportunity to check him out a little bit. Um, so yeah, but but me personally, it's just to the point where before I finish on Terrence in Town, I'm at Terrence in Town. Terrence and Kell Brook. It's to the point for me is that uh uh I reached my point in boxing. Like I'm still like predictions, and when I hear new, I might even spit. You might hear content through me from through other people. So I ain't gonna take responsibility for it, but I got some things. Hopefully, I set in play in rotation where you hear content from me, or you hear some information from me through other people. So I'm already pretty much transitioning to what I want to transition out of. Um, but you'll see, you'll hear a lot of shit like I know through other people, but I just don't have the ambitions to interview people. I don't have the ambitions to be casual corporate and have to be politically correct. Have to put a smiley face on now. If it's the big three or if it's the NBA, NFL, and covering some of their events, which is a long term goal of mine. Then yeah, it's worth it. Then it's definitely worth it. But as far as the boxing thing, I got a special shit I'm gonna talk about too about the boxing thing. But it ain't worth it, dog. It's just too many. It's too many. It's too many. It's just too oversaturated, man. They didn't took boxing and just this. You talking about gentrification? Shit, boxing been gentrified more than any city, more than any area. They didn't really took boxing and they just done renovated it for suckers. You know what I'm saying? They done renovated it for suckers. I mean, people that can't even throw a jab, people that can't even do nothing, people that don't even got TVs, man. You got niggas that's on YouTube, man, that's living in the shack, nigga. You got niggas on YouTube that girl take care of them. You got niggas on YouTube that don't have nothing, nigga. Nothing. Nothing, nigga. Not a thing, bruh. You got people on YouTube that ain't got two pennies to rub together. Real talk. And you got people who can't even, they gotta whisper during the videos. Cause the kids walk in or the house so small. You know what I'm saying? You got people that can't like, come on, man. Like, so, they need to this boxing shit because that's the only thing they can survive in. Me, what Puffy say? What Puffy say in Notorious? He said, shit, you put me in the jungle. He said, I'm gonna come out that bitch wearing a chinchilla jacket. And Biggie said, you put me in the jungle, I'm gonna have the motherfuckers dancing, Puff. I'm gonna have them motherfuckers dancing. I don't know about that chinchilla shit, Puff. But nah, Lubin is fighting the kid. That kid. What's that kid name? Patrick Dennis Hogan. Flame 120, he said the IBF and the WBC are going to be mandating Spence and Porter. Yeah, they mandating it, and they got mandatories after it. Karate Bites, your channel is going to grow a lot once you incorporate other topics into your channel and your lives. Yeah, it was I supposed to been did it. I didn't got caught up going back and forth. I didn't going back and forth. Like, it ain't even a back and forth thing. Hey Leonard, these boys can't fuck with me. But the difference between me and a lot of other channels is this: you can take it with whoever wear the foot. I didn't pay for my shit though. I don't get interviews neither. A lot of these motherfuckers is built from from having an advantage over me and other channels. You know, the reason Town been around so long, and don't got that many viewerships is because Town didn't do what other everybody else. A lot of motherfuckers bought that shit, and it's not necessarily buying subscribers neither. That ain't how the game is won. It's not necessarily buying subscribers. Is other things that 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 we lack. You know what I'm saying? That we lack knowledge of. And I was talking to somebody else. I was talking to somebody else yesterday about it, and we were sharing ideas, and we kind of see where we lacking that. You know what I'm saying? Like we basically running 100-meter race, but we 800 meters behind. You know what I'm saying? Because we pushing content, but it's to the point where we got one hand tied behind our back. Because it's certain things YouTube you got to play the game the right way as far as the engines and the algorithms. And so you will see me trying new things in my titles and in some of my videos. So it's good to bounce ideas from people every now and again. Um, um, he said, "Talk that fake until you make it." Shit. He said, "Who wins, Patrick Dave or Patrick?" I don't even ever seen Patrick Dave fight. Justin Lowe still around? He went back to Ronnie Shields, I thought. He said buying relationships. It ain't buying relationships, man. You can buy subs. Yeah, you could do that. But it's I think a lot that's kind of played out. I think Bud the man at 47 is not proven. I ain't mad if people think EJ is the man. I can see why. Samuel S. But yeah, I think with him pushing that date back, it still could be Ingus, you know. But Kell Brook saying he going back to Dominic Ingle. Kell Brook, you know, passing up on a Jaime Munguia fight, which Jaime Munguia said this is his last fight at 54. With who else you got fucking out there? So I just don't know why it took so long to announce the fight. You know, so I'm thinking maybe they might do Kell Brook pushing it back. Maybe they may do Kell Brook on regular ESPN. You know, I don't. Everybody, you know, Bub Max said it was Ingus. You know, but it really don't matter. He just gonna sit over there and you know, do what he gonna do. But it may make sense, you know, to do, you know, Kell Brook go up there, fight a title eliminator at 54, maybe versus, you know, whoever. But Erickson Lubin is no longer in the 147-pound ranking system. Nope, he's no longer in that ranking system no more. Let's just go through the WBO system. We're gonna start at 126. I don't notice any relevant PBC fighters at 126 that's in it. You go to WBO 130, that's Tank Division. Kenichi Ogawa is fighting the title eliminator. He may be, I mean, he just failed the drug test. What, last October? Did he fight Tevin Farmer? Maybe that was 2 years ago now. And now he get to fight another title eliminator. Ain't that some crap? He cheated, and now he might get another shot at the title. I don't see no PBC fighters in the WBO ranking at 30, at 35. I don't see none at 35. 140 pounds. I think Victor Post. I don't know what the fuck Victor Postal is these days. I heard he might go, but he was working with Top Rank. He's just a free agent. None at 140. 147. Sergey Lipias and Danny Garcia ranked at 147. They ranked 3 and 4 for Blood Belt. Mikey Garcia ranked 10. 154. Only person ranked Austin Trout. We talked about that. 160. Golovkin, Stephen Butler, Lantes Fox, Luke Keeler, Jeff Horn, Liam Williams, Patrick Vonley, Kenneth Salam. Sergey Derevchenko is a PBC fighter. He the only one I see ranked there. 168. It really don't never be no PBC fighters ranked in there. Willie Monroe Jr. is the only one I see ranked. 175. Anthony Yard, Gilberto, Dominic Bazil, Jesse Hart, Umar Salav, Maximum is that Maximum Valav? Elder Alvarez, he not with top rank. So pretty much, other than just going up to heavyweight, you got Andy Ruiz and Kanauki is ranked. So I'm confused. I'm confused about the WBO, the 47 WBO stance. I'm confused about this shit. You said Lara not ranked in the WBO 154 pound. I don't see him. Not on the Fight News. Um, Triple G gonna stop Dervinchenko. I don't think that's too far fetched. Let me see. Somebody else had a question. I didn't see where it went. Justin Lester worse. We is a fucking joke. They said Brook should retire, but now they want to see Brook fight Bud. They just trying to buy time for Spence. That's what Tex said. I think somebody said Lara. Arizona Lara. Somebody, I don't know what he meant just by saying Lara. Bud is ranked in WC or the WBA. If so, where? Nope. They don't rank other champions. Alphabet belts don't rank each other. So nope, he wouldn't be ranked. If you got a major belt or the regular WBA belt, they don't rank you. So it could be a case where he might be fighting Kell Brook, but 9 times out of 10, he gonna be fighting Ingus. So it don't make me no fucking difference what he do. Once again, it's just a simple fact that from now on, we gonna get second and third rate fights. No, Lara's not ranked. Not in the Fight News. I could check the other one. The other one usually behind. Boxing usually don't it ain't updated, but it might be updated today. Nope, it's August 9th. Fight News, I keep on eating. It's been updated. No, Lara's not even ranked on the August 9th rankings. Nope, Lara's not ranked. So nope. Is IBL relevant? No, it's not. I heard it may become a major belt. But other than that, if Kell Brook coming back, Amir Khan refused to fight him, he fight Bud. I mean, I think on regular ESPN it'd be okay. But like I said in my other video before, Kell Brook just never capitalized on his victory at Sean Porter. The biggest mistake Kell Brook did was beating up on Sean Porter and running back home. Because when he ran back home, he went to Leeds and got his leg got cut open. Then he fought a whole bunch of regular bums over in the UK. He used up all his voluntaries. Then he put off his mandatory versus Spence and fought Golovkin. And Kell Brook is just like, if you want to say like bad promotion and bad management, Kell Brook, they should be just in the dictionary for that. And they should have kept Kell Brook fighting the United States. What's the point of you coming to the biggest market and winning a fight in LA versus Sean Porter and then running back home fighting UK bums or Euro trash? It just made no sense. He should have fought Sean Porter. He should have fought a regular American opponent. Eddie Hearn started building his United States, whatever you want to call it, empire now. He should have started doing it then. You know what I'm saying? But eventually he should have fought. When he didn't take the Jesse Vargas fight, he took the Golovkin fight. It was square business right there for him. It was like, it's a bad business decision, man. But hold on, my bad. Hold on. Wow, boy. But give me 1 second. But it is what it is, man. I'm trying to make sure everything cool. But yeah, man. Hold on. Bud should pull up at Spence and Porter with the WBO. I'm curious to see. It just don't. It's to the point where it don't make no. It don't even make. That's not even his character. Rasheed Towns, salute though. It's not even his character. It ain't gonna do nothing though. When somebody don't want to fight you, or they're not capable of fighting you because the promoter or the manager, it don't even matter, dog. Because even Spence can have all the pride in the world. Spence can have all the pride in the world, but if he not allowed to contractually, or he not allowed to do so because his team don't allow him to do it, that's what people don't understand.
Even if he looking like a punk because of his team is Al Heyman. I was tired of talking about the nigga, but it is what it is. People, they don't get it. They don't get it. And then when he lose, I'ma just enjoy it. I don't give a fuck. Wherever I'm at, I'ma enjoy it. I'ma fucking enjoy it. I really am. Cause I want to see him. I want to see him get fucking dog walked. I want to see him just. I just want to see them motherfuckers stump his head. I want the Khabib special. I don't give a fuck if Bud don't do it or not. I want the Khabib special. I wanted to fight somebody that's a bad blood, and they going back and forth. I want nigga throw the motherfucking mouthpiece at the nigga, beat up the trainer ass, beat up the cut man, stone cold stunner that nigga, off the top elbow, tomahawk, that whatever these wrestling moves, they suplex that nigga. I enjoy that shit, nigga. It ain't because he a bad person or nothing like that, but I just can't stand the dick riding, dog. I don't understand that. I don't understand if the trend is everybody wear a purse, and I really like I ain't into purses, but everybody wearing the purse. I'm not a fit in type of nigga. I'm a nigga that just say, all right, man, I like them Jordans, Okay, I wear them because I like them, not because they popular. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. That kind of fuck with me when Fred was like, yeah, I'm picking them because I like them. I'm like, that's all you need to know, right? That 5 or 10 second clip about Fred. You know what I'm saying? That 5 or 10 second clip about Fred is all you need to know. It's not boxing. It's not X and no relay, and I'm cool with that. Like I said before 1,000 times, I understand this platform, but it ain't about boxing. It ain't about it. It's about nigga relationships. It's a personal level, and for me, boxing, I don't want no relationship. I got enough relationships in life. I don't want no relationships. I want to see the best fight the best. I mean that. I ain't just a motherfucker that's saying it. I mean it. I want to watch the best fight the best. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody else want that shit. Everybody want drama. If Bud picks off one, it ain't gonna happen. It doesn't matter. It's not. You're not gonna let him in. You could just look at Bud fighting like Regis, and I think Errol Spence just saying that, oh, I'm gonna fight Bud. I'm gonna fight Bud. Ain't no, they're not gonna do that shit, man. Cause he not gonna get the final belt. And if Pacquiao do, and the bad thing about Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia, if the winner and they fight Pacquiao, the winner of that fight, they don't get Pacquiao. The bad thing about it is, Boost Putin, and if Errol have to fight Yugas, the best thing they can hope for, just looking at the record, and they can change at the drop of a dime, is that they order Keith Thurman versus Boost Putin for Pacquiao vacant title. But it ain't no guarantee that Pacquiao gonna vacate that title no time soon. And if Pacquiao don't fight Errol Spence, and he didn't fight him last January, he didn't fight him in July, he don't fight him in next January, next year, he not fighting him, bro. So then if he do retire and drop the belt and just say, I don't want to defend it, then it may come down to Alexander Boost Putin and Razat Habab Batav. But the next, if Yugas lose to Errol, if that's who Errol fight after he beat the shit out of Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia fight, then they fight Pacquiao. Really, you looking at either Keith Thurman, Boost Putin, or Razat Batav. That's kind of what you're looking at. So, Jamal James in the mix too. He's 7. But all those could change due to how much money being exchanged. He said Pacquiao was... How's Pacquiao a pussy, though? How? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy to me. Y'all get mad at Pacquiao. For what? Ricky E, salute and super chat. Appreciate the love, family. How's Pacquiao a pussy, though? How? How could it... How? Let's just talk about this for a minute, man. Salute. I just want to talk about this before I get to Tank and Tevin, and I'm gonna open up Q&A. I'm gonna talk about one more thing and then Q&A. But how's Pacquiao pussy? Because he don't want to fight Earl? Whose narrative is that? Whose narrative is that? Why is Pacquiao got to fight Errol Spence? I just want to know. When it came to Terrence Crawford, it was all ha, Bob Arum don't want to give him to you, and no, Kevin, no. Tevin, no. You know what I'm saying? I could say the same thing. Why Spence don't want to unify with Terrence? How we gonna justify him unifying versus Sean Porter for $100 when the Terrence Crawford fight was out there to be had? Because he gonna make more versus Terrence Crawford than he gonna make versus Sean Porter. No matter if he getting a 60-40 split versus Sean Porter, if built up right, Errol Spence gonna make, if it's 50-50, Errol Spence gonna make more money if it's built up right fighting Terrence Crawford than whatever 60-40 split, 70-30 split gonna get versus Sean Porter. That fucking pay-per-view they ain't about to sell shit. Ain't about to be no gate for that fight. You know, the ticket's like $50. It's like $650 to get on the floor. Ain't no money. They know ain't no money in that fight. Ain't no money in that fight. That fight is just a glorified bum bash. And I'm not saying that it's actually a bum bash. I'm talking about the perception of the fight. Nobody giving Sean Porter a chance. But no, take the test, but no, take the test. The fans. Everybody want to say they love the fans. Everybody say they doing it for the fans. You know, but at the end of the day, we the ones that get played. But just looking at, Pacquiao don't owe niggas shit. He don't owe y'all shit. Same way y'all, they say, Earl don't owe us the Terrence Crawford fight, or, fuck that, man. Pacquiao, do what you gonna do. Because you got niggas that's 30 years old. Real shit. And that includes Crawford, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. You got motherfuckers that waited their whole 20s to get a Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fight. For what? For what? You waited your whole 20s to beat an old ass Pacquiao who been beat 7 times. I can understand Floyd. He said Spence trying to be the A side. That's what. Who cares? This is your. I just don't get it, dog. Who cares? Who cares? Like nigga, this your biggest fight of your career. And I don't even mean financially, because if he go on to fight Canelo, that's big money. But who are you trying to be the A side over after this? That you're not the A side already. Who are you trying to be the A side? Who? If you don't fight Terrence Crawford and Pacquiao, if you go to 54 pounds, Errol Spence the money guy there, right? Am I lying? If Errol Spence go to 54 right now, Errol Spence the money guy, right? Who else there got more popularity? Not Tony, not Jamel, not Julian, not Jared Hurd, not Arizona Lara, not even Jaime Munguia, who will be gone in his hypothetical, because this is his last fight at 154. None of them. So who are you trying to dominate? Who are you really trying to dominate in negotiations? Who? Just Terrence Crawford? That'll tell you everything you need to know. It sounds like it's a retirement package coming. That's what it sounds like to me. No. Who else at 47 you trying to be the A side over that you not? Other than Terrence Crawford, who are you trying to dominate? If you fought Danny Garcia, you get the line split. If you still want to fight Keith Thurman, you get the line split. If you fight Yugis, you still get the line split. If you fight Figueroa and somehow you're able to raise, you get the line split. If the winner of the World Box Super Series come up and they want to fight in this Reach of Progress, you get the line split. If it's Adrian Broner and they can force him to fight you, you get the line split. Right now, if he fought Terrence Crawford, a lot of people would say Errol Spence deserves a slight percentage fee. Right now, he's already A side. And a lot of people opinion. But why couldn't you just say, you know what? 40-40, winner get 20. But you know what it is? You know why he trying to really strap up for, anytime a nigga really start preparing financially for a hard, they start really stacking money, they really start putting money up, for real, it's because they see a hardship coming. It's not about Crawford and Arum. They got nothing to do with Arum. Niggas making this about Bob and Arum, they ain't got nothing to do with it. It don't. It got everything to do with he see Terrence Crawford as a real threat. That's what it got to do. Anytime a nigga get to saying, hey man, You are you. I put it to you this way. I put it to you this way. I don't know where y'all niggas live at, but a nigga say, I got the 5. You shoot me up the street to, shoot me up the street about a mile up the street. You like cool? You got the 5. I got the 5. You give me the $5. That's easy 5. That ain't gonna catch. That ain't gonna cost me a gallon of gas. Not even a half gallon. You shoot them up the street. You shoot them McDonald's. The McDonald's right at the next major street. Cool, bam. But if a nigga say, hey man, you on the west side of your city, and I need you to shoot me east, and then bring me back west, or I need you to shoot me downtown. Wait, then you like shit. I'm gonna need like the 20 ball or the 30 ball, and you want me to wait? I'm gonna need the 30 ball. You get. I don't know if people get around where I'm really going at it at. The harder, or the more strenuous, or the longer the battle is, or the harder the battle is, or how uphill you gotta go, it costs you more money. It costs you more money. Okay? Hey man, shit, Pacquiao. Oh, that's up the street. I'll take the 5. I take the bad split. Oh, Terrence Crawford, that's the east side. That's downtown. Oh, you want me to wait? That's a 30 ball. That's a 30 ball. That's a 30 ball. The reason he pricing this, you didn't hear him talk about Keith Thurman. I need this much money versus Keith Thurman. You never heard a split coming out of this nigga mouth. You don't hear a split saying he demanding, I'm the A side of a Manny Pacquiao. You didn't hear him really assert his dominance. He asserted his dominance over Sean Porter, but we knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? But if you shoot a nigga to the corner, or you shoot him up the street to pick up the sack or whatever, that's a 5. That's Pacquiao. Oh, I'm not fuck that old nigga up. You know what I'm saying? That's easy money right there. But nigga, the east side, that's Crawford. I ain't like nigga, I'm gonna need the whole 20 ball, 30 ball in your pocket. That's just what it is. And a lot of y'all don't want to see it for what it is. Here, it's not easy road. I know niggas, man. That's like you going to the car shop. Oh, it's your alternator? Yeah, it's like, yeah. Oh, your alternator. Oh, man, I got to move this to get to that. It's harder. It's harder, man. And what y'all got to understand is, it's a harder road. He want to be compensated for a tough fight. He want to. It's a hard shit. If he lose that fight, then what? So motherfuckers don't want to acknowledge it though. But shit, it's Sean Porter fight. Come on, you can't justify making us pay $70 for that, bro. And a lot of y'all niggas be talking like the thing I don't like is a lot of people be talking boxing, but y'all be talking to like real niggas like me that know about the shit from a casual point of view. I don't want to talk about a casual point of view. Everything boxing talk now. Niggas want to be trying to argue, and you arguing X's and O's and jabs and footwork and who faster, who control distance, and who jab, and what position Crawford gonna fight Spence is he gonna try him in a southpaw position, or he gonna try him in orthodox, or is his left hook gonna be important, or it's gonna be the straight right, or it's gonna be the straight left from the southpaw position. Like nigga, we argue. Now you talking about a side, $5, $10, 30 split, 40 split. Nobody want to talk about that shit. We talking about this ass whooping. Who gonna get this work? But only time that nigga Errol Spence get to talking about $100, $10, only time he talk that split shit is verse that nigga Terrence Crawford. You didn't hear this nigga say, I'm the A side over Keith Thurman. I'm 60-40, none less. Come on, man. Like I said, man, I'm tired, man. Talk about Tevin and Tank, man. And I keep exposing this nigga, man, and these niggas, man, fans, man. Nigga ain't all that. The nigga ain't all that. He don't even believe he all that. What Gucci man say? You think he all that? You think he all that? Gucci ain't this and Gucci ain't that. He think he ain't even all that. What he said? The Terrence Crawford fight gonna be a tough fight. That's what he said. It's gonna be a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about Tevin and Tank, and I'll get to something that Julian Williams said over today. He said today, and I want to kind of address that. But let's talk about Tevin and Tank. It's over with. All right, it's just time to hang it up. That fight ain't even worth the food stamp. It ain't worth it. Apparently, Tevin Farmer say, his contract with Eddie Hearn up, but I guess they got an option on him, so they gave the nigga his money and $2 million. It's more. That's more than his whole. That's exact how much his own contract was. 4 or 5, $2 million. Him and Tank going. Oh, you ever made $2 million before? You ever made five? It's obvious. It's a pointless fight, man. When Tevin Farmer, I'm gonna just go back to this. When Tevin Farmer was offered that fight, and they was gonna pay Billy Dib step aside money, he was offered that fight on Mayweather McGregor card, and Tevin Farmer said, "Oh no, I'd rather fight my title eliminator. I'd rather fight my title eliminator." He said that's on This Is 50. I'd rather fight my title eliminator than and just enjoy the process of becoming a champion. Well, he said he'd rather fight a title eliminator. He fought Billy Did. Eventually, what happened was the Billy Did fight didn't even happen no time soon. I think Gervonta lost his belt on the scales, and you know, I think that was the best opportunity for Tevin Farmer to beat him. But he said he didn't want the fight, so at the end of the day, this fight in the street, fuck it. All that tough talk they doing on the internet, they both look soft. Like nigga, when they see each other, it ain't no talking. Just get to swinging all day, or y'all can just meet up. Y'all can meet. Fuck the sparring. Fuck the gloves, nigga. All that shit, nigga. Just meet up. Meet up at somebody. Meet up and just go into a auditorium or just go into a motherfucking a room and just no cameras. Just get to fighting. Just get to fighting. All this Twitter fingers and going back and forth. Like nigga, they building up a fight for what, nigga? This ain't even a buildable fight. Bob the Builder won't even fuck with this fight. Okay, Tevin Farmer is a paper chump. But I will say this. I will say this about the fight. Tank Davis should have went over there for $5 million. But the politics of boxing won't allow. Tank Davis would go over to the zone. If it was up to him, he'd go over to the zone for $5 million. He would. But Mayweather and Al Heyman ain't having that. So Tank Davis gonna turn down $5 million. They gonna turn down $5 million for Tank. Remember, it's supposed to be what's best for the fighter. He probably gonna fight who? Gamboa for whatever money. I don't care what the fuck he getting. What does Gamboa do? If you get $5 million, what does Gamboa do for your career? At least Tevin, at the bare minimum, it get you a belt. But it don't even matter no more. I just like it's unnecessary beef. Okay? Tank Davis, he don't really have no room to talk. Who is you fighting? Who? You fighting nobody. Ever since you fought Pedraza, you ain't fighting nobody, man. Look at Lomachenko, Linares, Pedraza, even coming off an injury. The motherfucker from the U. Now he fighting Luke Campbell. At least he fight motherfuckers we know, except for that man Anthony Corolla. They said they offered him $5 million. Tank didn't take it. They come over there. So at the end of the day, it's over with, man. It's over with. It's over with. Like I just wish they just buried the hatchet. Like nigga, this is to the point where fuck belts, fuck boxing. Like in the shit, even if they wanted to be on some Turok shit or some GoldenEye shit or some Call of Duty shit, they wanted to strap up and just get it on that way. Like, I'd rather just go out that way. I'd rather them niggas just go out that way, street shit. They need to meet up and just fight. They need to be on some, was it Rocky 5, 6 shit, whatever it was. Tommy Morrison and Rocky shit. They need to just be on just fighting the street. Just y'all meet up somewhere neutral. Y'all going somewhere, y'all fight. Cause it's to the point where they talk all this shit. All of this shit. Like if I see the way he was talking about old boy girl, Tevin was talking about this, like the way, like I would just slap that nigga, man. Same thing for Tevin. All this shit this nigga talking, like it's to the point, just fight. It's like, you ever seen that video where it's the two dogs, it's like a meme, they get to barking, and the owner open up the gate and they just start sniffing each other. They act like they want to kill each other. Right, they getting grim with each other, and the owner open up the gate, and they all sniffing each other. They all cool. But when the gate there, they trying to fight each other. They trying to be killers. You know, they trying to be cat pillars and shit. But when the gate open, all that killer shit dead. All that killer shit dead. Ain't no more killers. These niggas ain't shit, but niggas that grew up in the inner city that got rid. They suburbanites. Ain't no more gang shit, nigga. You eating caviar and you driving in Maybachs and you living in silk sheets. Both of y'all is made men. Don't act like y'all with the street shit no more, man. Y'all niggas ain't with the street shit no more, man. They trying to commercialize street shit. And both of them resume like weaker than a bottle of Patron and mixed with 50% Patron and water. Both of them ain't made no imprint on boxing. Both of them, come on, both of them jokes. And in my opinion, I like Tank as a fighter, right? I like him. I said it many times. I think he can get Lomachenko around for. I think he could beat Lomachenko. And opinion's starting to change a little bit with his mental makeup, but he getting back active. But like, really, nigga, like, who is you to say Tevin Farmer ducking, but you ducking Lomachenko? Like, really? You ducking Lomachenko, and then you accusing Tevin Farmer ducking you? Fucking hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? He said it's personal though. If it's personal, get in the street. Fuck the glove. If it's personal, if it's real street beef, them motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit, man. Same thing. Tank talk all that shit. Get around Wilder. Oh, I love you, dog. It's man, nigga, Twitter fingers, man. Twitter fingers. Ain't no street shit when you around millionaires, nigga. Ain't no what's the street beef about? Oh, you criticize my jab. Like, you got motherfuckers that's going to war that went to the war in the street. You know, over like real stuff, man. Over money. You know, shit, even over women. You got people that went to war over, kidnapping and all that type of stuff. Uh, y'all motherfuckers arguing over like what? Y'all been building this fight up for 3 years for what? And what does it prove? It don't mean nobody number one at the super featherweight division. Because I identify you got to beat Miguel Burchett. Not saying he the most talented, but he got the biggest resume there. You got the biggest resume there. I mean, he got the. It ain't no street. That niggas when they was in head up when they first met. It was like, come on, ain't nobody really hold you back. Ain't nobody. Hey, if you really want to get to a nigga, ain't nobody hold you back. They slept in the same town that night. If Javante really had a problem with that nigga, as soon as he coming out of his hotel room, you catch him slipping. Dollar X say Tank be talking like he about to have somebody do his work for him. He'll never handle his own shit. He not going to. When you worth $1 million, he probably do. He probably would, but it's just pointless. It's not like this fight is what the game been missing. Now, if this was on some Crawford Errol Spence shit, then I'm like, yeah, or some, Deontay AJ shit or Benavidez plan shit. How they got to this point of hostility, this fight don't mean nothing in boxing. The winner ain't pound for pound. The winner not the best in the division. The winner, like, what does it mean? The winner don't got the final belt for Lomachenko. They don't have half the belts for Lomachenko. I mean, what does it do? It make Tank a unified champion. But it still means Tank a paper champion. Tank is really the regular WA champion, title holder. So in actuality, some people still won't recognize Tank as a champion. Some people still won't recognize Tank as a champion. Or as a unified champion. And all Tank is doing, all Tank is doing is holding his belts. All Tank is doing is regaining his IBF belt because he lost it on the scale. It's like marinade McDonald's, bro. You went exactly. But I'm gonna get to this tweet that J Rock said, man.
And and a lot of these fighters feel this type of way, right? And listen to what he said, right? Listen to what he said. 90% of the love from boxing fans, media people, and network is so fake and is based on a fight by fight basis. If you lose, you're an exposed bum. If you win, you're pound for pound. Shake my head. Only thing that's 100% real in boxing are the goals accomplished and the checks cashed and cleared. Right? Say it again. I'm gonna read it again. Julian J. Rock on Twitter said 90% of the love from boxing fans and media people network is so fake and it's based on a fight by fight basis. If you lose, you're an exposed bum. And if you win, you're a pound for pound, shake my head. Only thing that's 100% real in boxing are the goals accomplished and the checks cashed and cleared. Okay? So that's J Rock guy, BJ Hurd, unified champion, host of Super WBA, IBF, and also for people who care, the IBF. Okay, like the very same person that manages your career, and the very same person that signs your checks. I'm saying that laughingly. Floyd Mayweather, Al Heyman, they're responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? They always want to talk about, oh, it's the fans, the media. Like, motherfucker, if I see you once or twice a year and you lose and you don't come back, you lose in July and don't come back the next December, not the following December, the next year December, what am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think? If y'all sit here, bum bash, bum bash, bum bash, bum bash, tough fight, lose, bum bash, bum bash, bum bash, you created it. Y'all created that. Your side of the street. The very same guy that y'all all sit there and y'all praise. Don't put this on the fans. Don't say y'all created this old shit. Y'all created this once or twice a year we get to see. Yeah, if I only see you once in a blue moon, and I'm just speaking from a casual standpoint, I see you like in January, and I see you again in November. Like, damn, between that, I'm like, what happened to the man? I want to see that guy fight again. What happened? And I see you get your ass whooped. I'm like, damn, he wasn't that good. They did it to themselves, bruh. They did it to themselves. They did it to themselves. The first thing they be saying is, oh, the fans is this and that. Look here, dog, you barely got fans in boxing. You barely got fans, and y'all just want to stay disrespecting the fans. Disrespect the media who call Al Heyman Black Hitler. Disrespect, get to them first. Get to them first. Disrespect the media who pissed on your name. Disrespect the media, right? Disrespect the media, Shuggy Max, salute. Disrespect the media who drag y'all name through the mud. You know what I'm saying? They always want to talk about the fans. The fans do this and the fans do that. Like, nigga, you lucky if somebody even know who you. He won a belt in Philadelphia. Ain't nobody recognize him in Philly. They ain't gonna invite him to a 76er game. They might invite him to a Phillies game. Nobody in Philly cared. Meek Mill got more fanfare when he dropped the album. And you want to sit here and say, oh, the fans, the media, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Who you running with? You lucky somebody even paying for y'all funky ass fights. You lucky, man. You lucky people even paying attention. Then they crying they got 1 million fans watching they fight on Fox. Motherfucker, it was 40 million people watching the Golden State Warrior game. It'd be damn near 1 billion people, almost 1 billion people watching the Super Bowl. And you got a small percentage of that, and you complaining about the small percentage of fans you got? They wouldn't dare mention your name on fucking ESPN today. They wouldn't dare. He can't watch First Take and they say J-Rock.
They can't even watch First Take and say Jerry Hurt. Nobody in that division. Nobody in that division. Nobody in that division can go to a Miami club right now. Oh, shit, Atlanta. Nobody go to the club and get in. Like, oh man, that's Jay-Z. Let him in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Nicki Minaj. Let him in. They got like 5%. They sport. If you talking about the boxer like him, he got 0.00000000001% of the fans that LeBron James or the NBA got. And you gonna disrespect the fans? You gonna disrespect the fans? Get out of here, man. You gonna disrespect the fans? You got a couple people that's watching your fights. 1,000,000 people, 2,000,000 people. You got motherfuckers watching 20 million people, 10 million people watching the NFL. Come on, man. Oh, you get a loss and it's over with. You get a loss and it's over with. You get a loss and it's over with. It's over with. Like, come on, man. Like somebody else said, would he be saying that if he didn't have an L? Come on, don't bring this to the fan. Y'all started this shit. We see y'all one day, don't see y'all for 8 months, 20 months later. Well, we don't look here. You don't see LeBron on Tuesday, and then don't see the nigga till you don't see the nigga Tuesday in January, and then don't see him till December Tuesday. You don't see him January, and then don't see him till next January. You don't see that. Do you? You see that for LeBron James? You don't see that shit. Look, man, I seen LeBron James more in the offseason than I seen during the regular season. You know? Like, nigga, that's why you ain't got no fans. No, I always talk about the fans. The fans don't respect. I had an L and that nigga crying. When I knocked out, I was finished. Niggas get a little clout and just think they got a voice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all created this shit. Don't blame the media. Don't blame the fans. Y'all created this shit fight once a year. Yeah, man, if you out of sight, you out of mind. Now he got a couple titles. Now this nigga think he about to take over the world. Bitch, you ain't Pinky in the Brain. I don't know who they matchmaker is. I already smoked that nigga, but you can smoke him again. Yeah, fuck. Motherfuckers just try to start some shit. Who cares? But like I said, like I continue to say, they always would first say, "Oh, the fans." Like, nigga, you ain't got no fans, bruh. You ain't got no fans. You can walk through my street right now with them 2 belts. Niggas won't give a fuck who you is. The neighborhood dope guy gonna get more fanfare than you. The neighborhood dope guy gonna get more fanfare than you. Why these niggas be killing me? Oh, the fans. They just disrespect us and shit like that. Like, nigga, man, they make you not want to pay for their fight. Even if they fight on free TV, they make a nigga just want to stream that bitch. Like, come on, man. Niggas, man, that's like a nigga get a first piece of pussy. He think he like a god around it. I'm like God to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'll read it again for those. He said 90%. This is what Julian J. Rock said. William said 90% of the love in boxing fans, media, people, network is so fake, and it's based on fight by fight basis. If you lose, you're an exposed bum. If you win, you're pound for pound. Shake my head. Only thing that's 100% real in boxing are the goals accomplished and the checks and cash, checks cashed and cleared. You know what I'm saying? And he can feel how he want to feel. We feel with 3-4 belts in the division. A lot of you niggas is fake. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You talking about fake love, nigga. You crazy motherfucker. And that's all you care about is your checks, your check cash. Keep getting them checks. I ain't knocking you. But don't sit here and try to play the victim role. And though I don't even know what Al Bernstein said. Yeah, people often overreact to what happens. Your career shows why you can't take a single moment and conflict it. You had a great undefeated run, lost by KO in a fight that was competitive, put wins together and fight of the year. So he mad because he lost. Is that what he's speaking on? He's speaking from experience. I obviously know he lost, and I know he's speaking on. But my thing is this. My thing is this. I'm trying to just okay. You came back and won, right? You came back and won. I feel him on that. Salute to him. But nigga, don't act like you God. All right, if you gonna talk shit, change it then. Change it. Start fighting and getting active. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and y'all niggas doubted me and I told you nigga you very well can go out there and lose to Jerry Hurt the next time. Then niggas really gonna piss on your name. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas just be quick to disrespect the fans, man. The fans benign. The fans take the test. Like nigga, if I see you one day lose to Jamar Charlo and then I don't see you for a year, who took the loss? Who took the loss harder? Who? Y'all niggas be crying and scared to come out y'all hotel room after a loss. Nigga, y'all lose, we don't see y'all. Man, these boxers they lose, you don't see them for a year or some shit. Robert Guerrero lost to Floyd Mayweather and then come back for an entire year. Shit, Marcus McDonald fought him twice and retired. This motherfucker, he fought Jamar Charlo in December, lost. He came back, fought Joshua Clowney. He fought twice in 2017. He came back in 2018. Came back again in 2000, and then fought Jerry Hurt. Okay, nigga, you built yourself back up. That is what it is. Mikey still hiding. You know, they the very same people that signing their checks or producing their checks is what they talking about. But y'all to ask questions now, man. I'll get to questions, man. I don't even want to talk about this shit no more, man. Give me some solid questions, man. I see y'all on Facebook too. No questions. I'm sure we get the fuck up out of here. He said Bob Ingram told Town it's December 14th, but that's a big fight day for ESPN because it's following the Heisman Trophy. I only bought it up because he gave that spot to Lomachenko last year. Hopefully, it's Brook. They had to do something to make Crawford happy. Yeah, J Rock tripping, man. Please, I don't even fuck that nigga, man. He with Victor Conti anyway. That motherfucker probably shooting shit up his ass and clearing it out. Check check. Do you think Yard moved? Think Mar moved up too soon? I think he moved up wrong. I won't say too soon. He moved up wrong, but I can't wait to the fight. The fight is what, like 2 weeks away. Robert Garcia gave Madonna that stiff J. He gave Madonna a ton. What you think of Berterbi Gospel? Great fight. Right now, I favor Ghost. I favor Berterbi. My bad. It's a good fight. Seen and unseen boxer. Why don't people take the independent road anymore? Because it's all about politics. You know, you can be a great fighter, but if you don't know the proper people in boxing, you go over PBC, you don't get the knockout, they're gonna rob you. So you got to be with somebody. It's just that's boxing pretty much always been like that. If you independent, they're not gonna pay you what you owe. That's why Devin Haney couldn't stay independent. He needed somebody to align himself with. And all these dudes get pillow talk. And you gotta think from this perspective too, is what I was trying to think about talking about J Rock. Remember these niggas? These niggas probably was like lames in schools and shit too. They was always shorter. They was not tall enough to play basketball. They probably weren't good enough to play football. So you gotta remember these niggas wasn't the cool kids. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't the quarterbacks, the receivers, the guards, the perennial. These niggas was 5'5", 5'7", small motherfuckers. Nobody, man, come on, man. How many niggas at school you seen the boxing, the bitches the bitches leave with the boxing? Come on. I ain't never seen Joel, whoever he is. I never seen him fight. I can't speak on it. I think Yard is going to pull off a Donna Stevenson Dawson. That'd be great. A122nd, what's going on? Watching, appreciate it. Karate Body said, I hope Yard. Everybody hope Yard win. Kovalev looking good with Buddy McGurf. He changed. He looking good. I seen some of his footage. He looking like he finally getting to figure out what his problem is. He throwing everything at one speed. If McGurf can give him a hook, Anthony Yard ain't got a chance in hell. I think Michael Doan fight this week. Which one? Jesse? Put a knife in Cinnamon's plans. Put a knife in Cinnamon's plans. I don't give a fuck. You can't even get mad at Canelo, really. How can you get mad at Canelo? Seriously. How? How can you mad at Canelo? Real talk. Other than if you put the Roy's behind, and there's plenty of other fighters that tested hot. But how can you really get mad at Canelo? Really? Everybody else doing the very same thing that he doing. Ain't nobody fighting the best fights available. Who? Who going out there looking for the best fights available? I ain't even talking about no veteran fighters. Like you don't expect Floyd Mayweather to say, okay, I take the best, this best. You don't expect Pacquiao. Do y'all really think Pacquiao should be like, okay, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, back to back? Hell no. But a nigga like Gervonta Tank Davis, he need to be clipping somebody off. Errol Spence, what's Errol Spence's toughest like string of fights? Really, what's Terrence Crawford's toughest string of fights? You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta ask yourself, man. Like, these niggas supposed to be putting together this is crazy, but fuck it. See, I already know you probably said, but who would Brook fight for the WBO if Hyman moved up? Well, they moved him down four spots to number 5. It depends. Probably maybe Carlos Adames who ranked number 1. I think Dennis Hogan he ranked inside the top 5, but Dennis Hogan supposed to be fighting. Dennis Hogan's supposed to be fighting. What's Cuz name? Erickson Lubin. He supposed to be fighting Erickson Lubin. So you got Damas, Teixeira, Patrick Teixeira, Dennis Hogan, Bakaram. I don't know his name. So if you knock off Hogan, then you're looking at Teixeira, Adamas, and the Brock Ram guy. But if Cal Brook fight the back Ram guy next, and Hogan loses to Lubin, then I don't know. It depends the money play. If Top Rank want to make Kell Brook and Terrence Crawford for the 54-pound belt, it can happen. Because they control Carlos Adames. Adames is good. He ain't good to me. I ain't never been impressed by Adames. Never. He look good in sparring, but he ain't that good to me. I don't see what people see in him. He ain't that good. Maybe I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing something. Caleb Plant versus Quillen. That's probably gonna be next. We ain't gonna see him. We ain't gonna see Plant versus David Benavidez at like 175. The shit I heard that might happen with PBC. I hope it happens. Shit, it's gonna be a totally different ball game. Man, that's a big step up for Yard. Will surprise the fuck out of me if he win. I think Kovalev gonna jab him there. Well, Kovalev old too. What you think about that Benavidez Plant fight when you get a chance to answer? Ain't no point talking about that shit. Ain't happening no time soon. But if it happened in the near future, let's see how he look versus Darrell. I'm picking Plant. He got too much. He got just too much movement. But if it happened 2 years down the line, I think Benavidez probably more seasoned. He probably beat Plant. Not mad at Canelo. I just don't like the weight stipulations. No, Pacquiao did it. If he fight Earl, he gonna do it to Earl. Pacquiao just go out and a war versus Keith. No way he fights Spence next. Exactly, bro. Oh, Jeff, I got Benavidez in that one. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Not right now. Benavidez is is perhaps the most. And I like the kid, but he one of y'all most overrated guys. I'm sorry to say it, dog. I like him too. I like his mentality and shit. But he mad. Y'all overrate him madly. Like I really just be wondering, like, what y'all be seeing? Who the fuck did he beat? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck did David Benavidez just stretch? And y'all be like, oh man, he talked good, but shit, his resume light. You know what I'm saying? He beat up Porky Medina, but shit, everybody hit that. Everybody beat that up. Why is it so many? Why is it so many? It's up to my team match fighters in boxing because they don't control their career. Canelo was one. That was neutral natural. Eli Zach said Canelo was one fight away on the same network with 35 million guaranteed. That was real bullshit. One fight away. If Adamas is good, I already answered that. Just so I think whoever's between Regis and Progress, Taylor Ramirez will go undisputed will be more impressive than when Crawford did it because of his opponents. Well, yeah. Well, Crawford is gonna beat their ass at 147, or he could. He could. But at the end of the day, when you really think any of them could beat Crawford, not mad at Pat. Crawford didn't even want to get undisputed. He was trying to get to 147 before that. Bob Arum made him stay at 140, I think it was, or top rank. Not mad at Pacquiao for fighting either of the Garcias after fighting Heath. Damas is like a top contender for every sanctioned belt body. Sound more like politics than I'm not impressed. I don't know what y'all seeing Carlos Adames, dog. That motherfucker not impressive to me. I watched a couple of his fights, man. He just sucked to me, bro. I'm sorry. I don't see what the fuck y'all seeing that nigga, man. Maybe I'm wrong. He big. 18-0, 14 knockouts, but this nigga, man, he from Dominican Republic. They usually flake out too. He beat Patrick Day. He TKO'd Joshua Conley. He beat Carlos Molina too. Molina was probably 57 years old. I just don't be impressed by it. I don't see what y'all seeing in Carlos Adames. That nigga suck. I'm sorry. Every fight I watched him fight, man, I can't watch this nigga, man. Seem like he be running out of gas or some shit, dog. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I got the wrong Adames. I like Adames heavy hands, but out of control sometimes. I don't see it, bro. That motherfucker be that nigga be getting tired, punching on punching bags. Fozzy's days going J Thomas Fozzy's days gonna be in for a rude awakening when it comes to the Hall of Fame. They gonna be fighting when it comes to Hall of Fame time. They gonna be fighting so little. It's gonna be one bum, then one contender a year. It's already to that point. El Jaffe Plant and Benavidez 2030. Dana White will make them motherfuckers fight. You ain't lying. March Columbus was going on. Angel Plant will Plant even go to one. Say he 28 and win 165. He go up there. Why not? It's only one more weight class. Tell that PBC get on my nerves with the 2-3 fight of marinating decent. Yep, I don't care, man. Like I said, I'm done talking this boxing shit on this live level, man. I'm just gonna do my videos and a couple videos and get the fuck on, man. This shit is crazy. I don't know, Plant Gas versus Uzutaki and was getting caught with some big punches. Nigga did at the end of, like I said this. Like, if I was a casual channel, I can handle it. I really could. If I was a casual channel, I definitely can handle it. But, like, did you not see the first Benavidez Ronald Garville fight? And you tell me somebody that Benavidez beat that's good as Uzutaki. That's all I'm saying. You know, he got like what about when Benavidez gas? Like, he got dropped by Ronald Garville. He got dropped. He arguably lost that fight. Y'all just conveniently gonna forget that, huh? Hey, Gary Russell Jr. signed into the zone, went right by me. Yeah, I think Gary Russell Jr. signed to no fucking zone, did he? This nigga out here lying and shit. That nigga ain't go to the zone. I would have heard that shit. That nigga ain't go to the zone. I ain't hear that. Where you see that shit at? Niggas be lying like a motherfucker, man. You mean he went to motherfucking Zap Zone or some shit, nigga? I see Ramirez read up with the zone. You wasting my time, man. Fuck up out of here. You nigga wasting my time. Dennis Douglas was a solid win. Who Mama's boy? A meaningful win. Like I said. Where's the Uzataki? And people gonna say, well, Anthony Durrell was old. I'm the Anthony Durrell fight gonna be close. Crawford or Glock gotta be next. Why fans state never talk about the amateur system more, not like college sports? Because they don't popularize it. They don't come on TV. The Pan Am games came on like 2 weeks ago. I see more kickboxing than amateur boxing on TV. Kickboxing be lit. Adamas is like Madonna 2.0. Nowhere near. Come on, man. What fight am I missing of Adamas that was impressive? What am I missing? I be seeing this nigga be getting tired. Like, what am I missing? Spence fighting Abdallah Mala. I don't see shit in the cars. Now, the best thing I seen from him was sparring Terrence Crawford. That's it. Joe Louis was 137 years old coming to American Voice. I thought about that when you said Carlos Molina is 57 years old. A1 say, what you think about this? If Joshua defeats Ruiz dominant fashion, including knockout, do you think the trilogy? That nigga ain't fighting him again. He ain't fighting Wilder. He going back to the UK. That nigga going back to the UK. He said, I heard that in the I ain't saying his name, chat this morning. I ain't hear that shit. Maybe he knows something. I don't give a shit. You know, make me no different. What he gonna do over there? It won't surprise me. Leo Santa Cruz said he got a fight day coming. So, like I said, man. PBC a fucking joke. I'm sorry, dog. This shit is the whole boxing game a joke. Don't get me wrong, but PBC a joke. 911 is a joke in your town. I can't wait till some other sports start coming on, man. Damn, man. I ain't gonna even say nothing. 911 is a joke in your town. I ain't heard that song. I don't know where that shit came from. Flavor Flav number one. Public enemy number one. You can't stop. I ain't doing this shit no more, though. That shit a joke. Warrington was just calling out Gary Russell saying Valdez and Leo turned him down. And where's the Gary? Man, come on. He just signed a fight. Nah, he signed a fight. Nah, he's talking about where Gary at. Come on, man. I ain't doing this boxing shit no more. I can't wait till the NFL come back on, man. I can't wait till the NBA come back on. In college and high school and shit, man. We need HBO back. I ain't even mad at that, bro. I was happy when them niggas fell out, but shit, you ain't lying. We need the old HBO back. I'm going big on college NFL this season. I'm fed up with these clown ass niggas, man. These niggas just marks. These niggas just some marks. It ain't even got nothing to do with me. It's just to the point where the people, it's people that gotta choose. Oh, if you listen to his channel, we block you over here, and like, come on, what a nigga gotta choose for? Why you making a nigga? Why you making young men and women choose what channel they gotta watch? And motherfuckers be scared to watch my shit. Like, nigga, I wish I would, man. Come on, man. I'm not about to. Niggas be feeling like they obligated to watch somebody else's channel. Like, I don't give a fuck who channel you watch. They really be letting these preacher channels control them. That shit crazy. These niggas, man. Like I said, there's so many weak-minded motherfuckers out here, man. UFC this weekend, yeah, I'm catching that. What are you talking about the preseason? The Bills, nobody even pay attention to the fucking Bills, nigga. Nigga, motherfuckers go to Buffalo to die. As far as the Bills. Motherfuckers go to Buffalo to die. Fuck going to Buffalo. Play football. I want to get some wings. Only want to get wings. I'm going to Buffalo, man. It might take y'all serious, man. Buffalo. Come on, man. That's like saying the Lions. Nigga, like I'm going. Like they go to Buffalo to die. Their career go to die. How the fuck is you a Buffalo Bill? How does that happen? Unless you from Buffalo. How the fuck does that happen? 4 straight Super Bowls, man. 4 straight Super Bowls and all L's. Nigga, I'd rather be the Lions. Don't play with me like that. What Patrick say? He said, man, what's wrong with your head, man? He said, don't disrespect me like that. Don't disrespect me like that. Oh, Patch. Come on, Santa Cruz, I'm coming back versus Brick Mason. Santa Cruz, I'm coming back as a brick. I'm fighting a Brick Mason. 1-800 Brick Mason. Yeah, I'm coming back versus. I'm coming back from versus car dealer, Carl, the Volkswagen dealer. Coming back versus Carl. Yeah, they dictators and some shit. They get a bunch of niggas. Come on, man. Come on. Niggas, oh, I'm better than him and oh this and that. And niggas just gay, man. All the best fights come from Top Rank. I don't even know who got the best fights no more, though. I just be watching. I really don't even care no more. I'm to the point where it don't even fucking matter. In the summertime, without the Olympics on, like you don't have shit else to do but go out and party or go out to family functions. You know, chill out, enjoy the weather, and then box, and that's it. Who's bigger, the NFL or boxing? Is that a real question? You must be from the UK. By far, the NFL. Boxing can level up 10 times and won't be as big as the NFL. To put it in perspective, the NFL it grosses 117% more money than the NBA. To put it in perspective, they probably gross they probably gross $1 billion% more than the boxing. It's not even close. The NFL is by far the biggest financial puller in the States. But shout out to D'Lo Smith, man. He said somebody made a video because I said Mikey going 12. And Earl just wanted to show he can box. He want to show he can box. Oh, you're not top one. It's like what? NFL. I don't know what number 2 is no more. I just say NBA, MLB. I might be missing something. But NHL, golf, NHL. See, you got a lot of sports that come on. Man. Then you got to factor in the college sports too. They bring a ton of money in college basketball, college football. Why people say the NFL is losing? They is losing ratings. They can got ratings to lose. They got ratings to lose. That's how far ahead they is. They got ratings to lose, nigga. For real. They got ratings to lose. I mean, to lose. They got ratings to lose. A lot of them. And if boxing, they can't lose a rating. You know, all other channels will fall off when their favorite fighter lose, or they'll piggyback off another from their homestead. A lot of fans just brainwashed. They'll wake up. Yep, they're going to talk about cooking greens and pork chops and shit, man. I'll be glad when these niggas lose. Errol Spence can take that L. Anybody else in that circle besides Deontay Wilder. You know what? For the cause, I wouldn't give a fuck if he did. As long as it ain't the gay J, I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck about us. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Anybody can lose. I don't give a fuck who loses at this point. I don't care. If you lose and you ain't giving me the best fight, I don't care. I ain't attached to none of these motherfuckers, man. I think even the NBA losing ratings, all the TV is losing ratings because of the internet. The NBA was. They said because LeBron wasn't there. I know they was hurt when Charlo lost. Yeah, them niggas, man, they got the other big. But both Charlo should have lost that night. Real talk. Because if that Charlo lost, for sure, that other Charlo lost. I don't give a fuck what he say. For sure, both Charlos lost. If that Charlo lost, which that could have went either way, Jamil Charlo and Tony. But if Jamil Charlo lost, for sure, Jamal lost. We should have been having 2 motherfucking funerals that night. Pac named his dog Thurman. That's crazy. You do all that waiting to get fucked up by Pacquiao. You do all that waiting and salivating, but that check make it feel better though. Yeah, I go to all chance, but I don't want to be in nobody gossip or beef. Man, I ain't, look here, man. Me personally, I don't go to niggas channels. I don't. Not boxing. I don't watch that shit no more. I watch a few amount of channels. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody send me an interview, I watch it. But I don't be watching niggas shit, man. I don't. The only way I know what's going on unless niggas come in here and tell me. That's it. And if and then niggas tell me what's going on, then if I need to reach out or laugh or repost, man, that's just me personally. Right, like, man, you all right or some shit like that, but nah, I don't give a fuck. I don't. You watch soccer? Hell no, that shit the worst shit ever. I watch rugby, cricket. I watch 2 crackheads fighting out. Soccer is by far the worst shit I ever seen. Now FIFA the best shit. I play that shit. I'm gonna get that shit. But soccer, oh my god, how do y'all niggas watch that shit, man? That shit is like the worst. Nigga, like y'all just watch a nigga kick a ball. Like I can watch niggas kick field goals and enjoy, kick extra points and enjoy it better. Like I don't get the soccer. Y'all kick a ball, y'all be 1-0. Like, ooh, I like tennis. I can enjoy golf, but soccer, they do all that run around that field to just play. I don't get it, man. I can stomach baseball. I could better than golf. I mean, soccer, but baseball fun to play. I imagine soccer fun to play if you got the stamina and the legs to do so. Somebody who's got mad at me, like he wanted to fight years ago over soccer. I was like, okay, this would be the last time you say soccer. You can't, you're a Jamaican guy, you can't talk about soccer like that. Oh, he got mad and shit. I said, okay, you keep raising your voice. You're going to be raising your voice saying, lift every heaven, lift every voice and sing. And you're going to be hearing them heaven bells ring. Keep raising your motherfucking voice and be like you crazy at this gym. I'm going to be like that motherfucker from above the rim. It's not above the rim. A white man can't jump. Oh, I done schemed some motherfucker. But you gonna use this goofy white motherfucker? Oh, man, hell no. When I come back, I'm shooting everybody. What he said, I'm killing everybody. That motherfucker, them niggas out there running this shit. He said, man, he said, I'll come back, I'm killing everybody. He said, you gonna use this goofy looking motherfucker? When I come back, I'm killing. He said, I'm shooting and killing everybody. That nigga Sidney was gone. Nigga, Bobby Hall was like, huh? He said, man, come on, man. That nigga said, when I come back, I'm killing everybody. For real. Hockey got the best playoffs to me. Them in the NFL. March Madness shit, though. NBA shit just terrible, dog. I'm gonna go get more. I get my goal. When I come back, I shoot. That's exactly what that nigga said. That shit crazy. What's up, Ronald Gomez? Salute. I told that nigga, I said, man, you keep raising your voice. I told him, I said, keep raising your fucking voice at me, nigga. I said, you gonna have a real fucking problem with your hands. Hockey is a northern thing. I know old motherfuckers I work with that still play that shit. I'm talking like 70 years old. Old white man. Kill you motherfuckers, man. I know a couple white guys that play, just know they talk about it at work. They play hockey. Or just around that play hockey. For real. It's a no cross-checking league. If you cross-check somebody in their league, they get to fighting. He said, I went to get my daughter for 2 crackheads was fighting over. But I seen 2 crackheads fighting at the gas station. That shit was funny. I don't know what they was fighting about. Is street hockey real in Detroit? I don't see no niggas play street hockey. But then again, I live in the hood. Like a couple years ago, I see people like rolling, doing skateboards. He says a lot of money in soccer. It's untapped for United States youth. They should look into it. Yeah, niggas ain't playing soccer, bro. They barely got baseball fields. They have more soccer fields, man. But everybody brainwashed to play football or basketball. Shit, they even taking like wrestling out, like shit, wrestling and shit like that. Tennis, they don't. They used to have golf programs. And he got that shit no more. Do you go to the Great Lakes? That's the most tourist shit I ever heard. Hell no, I'll go to fucking Great Lakes, nigga. That's the most tourist shit I ever heard. You go to the Great Lakes? Hell no, nigga. Huron, Ontario, Michigan, and Lake Erie. Hell no, man. I go to the Detroit River. I like to fish. I ain't been fishing in a long time, but I like to fish. I can't swim though, so I can see Canada. I can go see Canada though. No, I ain't going no fuck, nigga. I fish on land, nigga. Just put me a little wood and shit. But yeah, we had a boat, a couple boats. I wasn't fucking with that shit though. Like I said, I can't swim. I wasn't fucking with that boat shit. You crazy as fuck. Yeah, I heard about that shit. But I heard they had they said they had. I'm gonna read this shit. Why you said that shit? I'm gonna read this shit. Why you said that? Hold on. Because I want to make sure I get this correct. I promise you, I want to make sure I get this correct. Because I'm out after I read this. They said hundreds of activists plan a rally in support of gunman who shot six Philly cops. The motherfuckers got a rally for them motherfuckers, man. That's just the most ignorant shit I ever heard, man. I guess it's just Black Americans because Africans, Caribbeans love soccer, man. That shit's so whack. Because all you need is a ball to play. That shit's so terrible. It's just so boring. I don't know how y'all get into it, dog. I be trying to watch it, bro, and I just be like, bro, like, what the fuck? I be looking like, man, how did motherfuckers watch this shit? He said he got to stop. I don't know. He said they fighting this year, though. Tony Harrison said they fighting the rematch this year. He answered somebody on Twitter. Yeah, fishing is relaxing. Yeah, it's a real event. I ain't going to. Oh, you from Philly? Oh, yeah, I wouldn't go to that shit. That's a trap. That's a trap. They can kill your ass there. Watch. 30 activists found dead by they gonna get some comeuppance, nigga. You'll be a fool to go to that. I don't know too much of what happened to it. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, let me get out of here, man. Free AR Ab. He's still in jail. He in jail. I forgot about that motherfucker. Oh no! Did the shooter make it out alive? I don't know. I just heard about that shit. He probably didn't. Matter of fact, he did. He must have made it out alive if they having a fucking a sport. He must have made it alive. Must have been some black cops. He must have made it out alive. I don't know. Shit. But yeah, man, let me get out here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Share the videos. Appreciate the love, support, man. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I updated the Facebook link, so they take you straight to the Facebook like page, the Facebook group link in there as well too. So you probably won't see another live stream from me probably till Monday. Who fighting this weekend? I know Manuel Nervetes is fighting this weekend. What's this weekend? My next Sunday live stream, unless something important happen, it's probably gonna be after the Kovalev yard. Unless something crazy happen tomorrow, I'm gonna go catch up on some of these interviews Town did. Yeah, Nervetes fight tomorrow because Benavidez fell off. He got whatever happened with him. Yeah, that's it. Next big fight ain't until 24th. So we got big fights next weekend, but I'm only doing a prediction video for Kovalev and Anthony Yard. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that shit tonight, and I'm gonna put it on the Patreon. So if you join the Patreon boxing section, I'm gonna do it this weekend. I ain't gonna say tonight. I'm gonna do Lomachenko, Luke Campbell, and I'm gonna do Anthony Yard and Kovalev by Monday. So if you join the Patreon, I had those up in the boxing tier. In the other tier, I drop some more content. I've been like a day's ago, and I'm gonna get started on the Patreon. So it might just be to the point where um, I might just move the live streams over to Patreon. So that might just be the case. So y'all want more boxing live streams or live stream in general? It might get to the point where y'all might have to pay us on like $2 so a month. So it might get to that point. So that might be something I might do. Make I ain't trying to break nobody pockets and no shit like that. But yeah, but I appreciate it, man. Keep sharing the videos, and we out.